Let's bring the conversation back home as Mudashiru Obasa has been re-elected as Speaker of the Lagos State House of Assembly following the resignation of Mojisola Meranda. His reinstatement came after weeks of political crisis and a series of interventions by the leadership of the All Progressives Congress at both the state and national levels. While many anti-Obasa lawmakers initially resisted, they eventually reconsidered their stance after appeals from party leaders. In her valedictory speech, Meranda described her resignation as a personal sacrifice to protect democracy and ensure stability in the House. She reaffirmed her commitment to serving her constituency and Lagos State. Well, joining us now for a review of developments at the Lagos State House of Assembly is APC Southwest Zonal Organizing Secretary and former Lagos State Commissioner for Information, Lateef Ibirogba. Good afternoon, sir. Welcome to the program. All right. Well, let's get straight into it. I just quoted part of the speech by the former speaker, who is now Deputy Speaker, Meranda, where she said that this move was in the interest of preserving democracy. Now, many people are saying that this is as undemocratic as a process can be. What's your take on this?
Oh, good afternoon. I'd like to start by saying that, yes, everybody has, his views, and he can make any views at any time. But what has happened yesterday at the Lagos State House of Assembly is actually a sacrifice, a big sacrifice to keep our democracy. And I thank everyone that has participated in it. So if anybody says otherwise, he's entitled to his opinion. But what happened yesterday is real sacrifice to keep our democracy. And I think I doff my hat for everyone that participated. The honorable members, the 40 of them in the Lagos State House of Assembly, have really made sacrifice, and I thank them for doing that. The leadership of APC in Lagos State, I commend them for what they have done. The Lagos State chapter of APC, led by Honorable Cornelius Ojelabi, I really appreciate what everyone has done. I think we did it the best way.
Okay, you talked about sacrifice and appreciation, and you're saying that you think you went about it the best way. That is also your opinion. But the speakership tussle seems to have exposed the significant fractures within Lagos APC. Now, what does this reveal about internal party democracy when leadership positions are essentially predetermined by party executives?
I really don't understand what you mean by that, by predetermined. But let me start by saying that, the position of the party has been, articulated yesterday by the State Publicity Secretary of APC, Honorable Seyi Oladejo. It was Lagos State House of Assembly affair. Nobody interfered with what, was going on there. If anybody had interest, it would have taken us 49 days to resolve. Everyone in the House of Assembly, were having issues among them, and nobody, bothered to really interfere with what was going on until, they got in touch with the party and brought in the party. And the party now resolved it. It speaks to internal question. It speaks to the party supremacy. It speaks to discipline in the party. Because immediately the thing was brought to the, Lagos State APC chapter, the chairman and his team went into it and, brokered peace, talked to all the parties, brought them together and, gave us the resolution we had yesterday. I think that was the right thing to do, and that the party came in at the right time and resolved the whole thing.
Okay, you speak of party supremacy, but what about the electorate who voted for these lawmakers to represent them in the House of Assembly, who passed a motion with overwhelming majority? The majority, which says that they represent the majority of Lagosians, said that they no longer want Obasa as their speaker. Now, it seems as though their will, which is, of course, the will of the majority of Lagosians, has been truncated. Is that the right thing to do? What happens to the will of the people?
No. Perhaps you want to understand that the majority of Lagosians didn't vote for crisis in the assembly. Majority of Lagosians who voted for APC voted for us, for our party, our representatives, to make laws and have peace in Lagos State. They didn't vote that there should be crisis and that warring factions should be, operating from cross poles. They voted for a harmonious house where decisions will be taken as one body, as one Lagos State House of Assembly. And that was what has happened now. There was issue, yes, in a family there will always be that. And at the right time, the party that is the umbrella, the father, resolved the whole thing. I think, we have done it maturely, as we should be as a party, as a forum that Lagosians love and voted for. Lagosians have always, loved the democratic position of APC. And that's why they have always voted for us. And that's why we have always operated within that, ambit of democracy to make sure that we don't give Lagosians anything less than what, they bargained for. The resolution yesterday shows that we keep the people in mind. And that's why we didn't allow the thing to linger on so long as to disturb, governance in Lagos. That is what we are supposed to do, and we have done the right thing.
I'm genuinely curious how you think that the decision shows that you keep Lagosians in mind. How so? Yes.
Another party could have left it, without coming in at the right time. But because we believe in Lagosians, we love them, we don't want, governance to be affected, we came in at the right time and resolved. And today we have one indivisible, Lagos State House of Assembly of 40 members representing 40 constituencies,
okay,
and delivering to them what they are supposed to. I think that's the right thing for us to do.
Well, from what we do gather, we understand that many Lagosians perceive this resolution that you reached as another indication of Godfather politics. How do you respond to criticisms that this undermines democratic processes which your party claims to be upholding?
Whatever anybody says, it's perhaps because they don't understand the internal system of APC. Let me state this, that as Democrats, we have some things guiding us. Every member of APC is guided by, a principle, just as we have in the Rotary, the 4-way test in the Rotary. In APC, it's always what is the place of the party in whatever we do. So whether you are alone or you are with somebody or you're dragging issues with someone, everybody always have it in mind that what is the place of the party in this I am doing? How will it benefit the party? Will it bring down the party? What is the effect of what I'm doing on the party? So when we're having issues and we're disagreeing, when it gets to that, everybody will drop his, weapons and have recourse to the party, which is what the honorable members in the House of Assembly did as far as this one is concerned. They were having issues as members of the same family, and they didn't go to the extent of, breaking the house or bringing down everything. At the right time, they felt that, okay, We are not here alone. We are here because we have a party. They came back to the party, and as the party is supposed to do, the party now brought them together and resolved that. That is what Lagosians feel that we should be doing, and that's what we have done in their interest. There is no Godfatherism or anything in this one.
Okay, no problem.
Disagreements are normal in the family, and resolutions too have been applied.
Okay, maybe you can shed more light as to what these real disagreements may be. Because as far as we, the public and the media are concerned, Honorable Obasa was removed because of allegations of misappropriation of funding, misconduct, lack of respect for fellow members. That was the charge sheet that we saw. So can you tell us what are the disagreements that happened within the party that led to his removal? Because as far as we're concerned, the Honorable Speaker, who has just been returned to his seat, is still to answer to these grave allegations. Are Lagosians happy about having these type of allegations hanging over their speaker?
Perhaps I should let you know that, there was disagreement within the House of Assembly. All these other things that are brought up on the pages of, on social media are not what you heard from the House of Assembly. Everyone is just creating issues, bringing up issues, on their own without the House of Assembly. The House of Assembly, there was disagreement, among the 40 members. And that has been resolved now.
Okay, what was the disagreement? Please tell us. What was that exact disagreement? What was the disagreement? Give us details.
We were not part of, the House.
But we'd like to know, because you seem to have the information since we are reporting.
There was disagreement in the House. And at the right time, they brought it to the attention of the party, and the party resolved it.
Okay, your party resolved it, but like Vimbai said, can you hear us? Mr. Ibirogba?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay, great. You've expressed that there was a disagreement and that it's been resolved. And even though you're attributing some of the details to what has been seen on social media, are you saying that those allegations like misappropriation of funds are false? Is that what you're letting us know at this time?
The House of Assembly did not say that, so I wouldn't, go by.
Well, you're the Commissioner for Information, so
and,
you're former Commissioner of Information. I mean, anyway, but let's go on. How do you justify the party's intervention in what should be and what should be carried out by an independent investigative body, and in that case, as made by the provisions of the?
No.
How do you justify the party's intervention in what should be an independent?
I need to tell you this, that the party is the father of everyone.
Okay, the question is, how do you justify the party's intervention in what should be an independent legislative process under Section 92 of the Constitution?
That's what I'm saying, that the party is the father of everyone in government. If there are issues in any part of the government, any arm of the government, the party will be brought in at the end of the day, and the party would resolve, just as we have done. The honorable members, 40 of them were not there on their own. It was the banner of APC that, they got in there. We all, got to Lagosians to ask for their votes. And, Lagosians gave us 39 and one Labour. So all of them are together to make laws, So when there are issues, the party must come in as the father of everyone to resolve, to say that, no, you don't do this, you don't do that. We won't leave them, to just continue to bring down governance, because anything that continues to go on like that will bring down governance. So the party has done what it's supposed to do as the banner.
Okay.
So everything that was done yesterday was because at the right time they brought it to the party, and the party felt that, okay, this is the way to go. Remember, all of us must, have a recourse to the place of the party in whatever we do. And that's what the party did yesterday.
All right. I'd just like to clarify some things because, you know, it's always important for us to deal with facts. Because you said that the issue of misappropriation of funds was never discussed in the Assembly. That's inaccurate because Femi Sahid, representing Kosovo constituency, moved the motion for the removal of the Speaker for alleged misappropriation of funds, poor leadership, and abuse of office. In this motion, he also spoke of how the Speaker was intimidating and suppressing and inciting members against one another. So we can't say this issue was not tabled in the Assembly. So again, what is the real disagreement? If you're saying that these issues are not the real source of it, is it something to do perhaps with the sitting governor, as some people are saying?
There was issue in the Assembly, and it has been resolved now. I shouldn't believe that your interest in picking, you know, all this, that everything has been resolved. The party is one, the Assembly is one now, and, you know, governance will continue to be. Nobody is bringing in, you know, did you say government now? There was issue, and it has been resolved. That's the position of the party.
All right. Just wondering. Of course, this is not the first time we've seen such interventions when it comes to politics in Lagos State. But what message does this send to young, ambitious politicians about advancement within the APC structures?
Oh, it's just saying the same thing, that APC is a party of discipline. APC is a family. You know, is one big family, and everyone, you know, all members, you know, have recourse to the developments in APC. Every member believes that APC should not be brought down for whatever personal interests or issues that we feel should be corrected. At every point in time, you know, when there are issues, the party will always come in to resolve. The party will always make sure that we are one family and we operate so. That is who we are and will continue to be so.
All right, Mr. Lateef Ibirogba, former Lagos State Commissioner for Information, thank you so much for your insight on this. And of course, we all continue to ensue the peaceful and democratic running of Lagos State.